I'm doing something really cool. All right. So I am live on YouTube, right? And live on Instagram. Okay. Hello, my YouTube people. Yes. I am live on both platforms. Okay. So cool. So live on Instagram and live on YouTube. Okay. I just went live on YouTube now. So, you know, let me just quickly type the topic so that we know what we're doing. So today I'm talking about how to make sales using online customer behavior. Yes, how to make sales using online customer behavior. Okay, the network is a bit stable now. Yes. So how to make sales using online customer behavior. All right. So first, your online customers, you know the way they behave. Okay. Then how do you use how they behave to sell? You know, to your advantage. Okay. So I've pinned down a few points here. Now, the whole idea of um, being online, the whole idea of marketing online is to make sure you sell to your buyer. Is it possible to kickstart without the host? Yes, I've started already. Okay, we're probably going to do has probably in the evening. So since you guys are already here, let me just go on so that your money is not wasted, right? Cool. So you want to get your buyers at a time or at a moment when they are most receptive to buy. Okay, when they are best primed, when they're in the mood to hear you. Okay, you saw what I talked about monochrome just now. Monochrome did that. He didn't go away from the conversation, he stayed within the conversation. Do you understand? So what he did was, we were in that mood of that conversation, and in that conversation he sold his monochrome. Do you get what I'm saying? He sold his monochrome notepad. So he didn't go away. Okay, we were primed, we were already involved in something, and in that thing we're involved in, he communicated what he wanted to communicate to us. Do you understand? That is what being online is. It's not the person is online doing a particular thing. Then you not take the person off to go and doing something else spiritual. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the person being online, doing whatever they are doing, having time, having fun, enjoying themselves, but you are selling she. Oh, you are a she. Oh, she. Oh, she's a she. My apologies. Apologize. Okoro for Life 2010. Welcome to the SWAT Show. This is the SWAT Show. Okay, we talk about social media strategies. Talk about social media weapons. We talk about social media tactics every Wednesday at 1 p.m. All right. We try not to let spiritual things affect us, but every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Nello Gifties, are you still here? Baker Options, I hope you are still here. Ose, I see you. Sold that 360. You better come back. Tunuke Adegboye, welcome to the SWAT Show. Coach Nehis, I hail you, sir. Monochrome, you are too much. Yeah. Nello Gifty said network is bad here. Yeah, everybody's complaining about network. Oh, yeah, wait, I should hit you with those ideas of mine. Hit you. You want hammer hitting or blow or what kind of hitting do you want? Yes. Okoro for Life, welcome to the SWAT Show. Oh, everybody's here now. Yeah. Come on, it's fine. All right, cool. Baker Option, yes, you are here. Okay, guys, good. So that's the idea. You want to hit people when they are online. Okay, so you want to meet them when they are most receptive to whatever you are saying. Okay, so how do they behave online? Okay, they're online, they're snooping, they're checking what's happening, they're trying to find out what are the latest trends, they're trying to find out what are their friends saying, they're trying to find out what's the latest post about a particular matter. You understand? So that's what they're doing online. Okay, that's what they do online. They're enjoying themselves. Being online is the new TV. Nobody sits down to watch TV and NTA news anymore. That NTA news thing. Nobody sits down to do all those things anymore. Everybody does it online now. Right? Good. So how do you get them? How do you influence them to buy from you while they are living their normal lives. That's what we're going to look at. Okay, so we're just going to look at all those things. So you find out that the best way to sell to somebody is if you know what the person wants. Okay, if you know what the person wants, meaning you have to understand your audience, you have to know the audience, you have to know the customer, you have to know what the customer wants. As I always say when I define customers, your customer is not everybody. Your customer should have 3 characteristics. If you've attended my trainings before, if you've attended any of my classes before, you would know this. Your customer should have 3 characteristics. Number 1, your customer should be somebody that has a need for your product, somebody that your product can help. Number 2, the customer should be somebody that can pay for your product or your service. Number 3, your customer should be somebody that is willing to pay. Okay, so if it doesn't have these 3 characteristics, number 1, has a need. 2, can pay. All right. 3, willing to pay. If it doesn't have these 3 characteristics, there is wahala. All right, if it doesn't have these 3 characteristics, there is wahala. There is very big wahala, believe me. It's a serious problem, and it's something you have to deal with. All right, because you will never convert a customer who doesn't have these characteristics. Do you understand what I'm saying? Good. So you must understand your customer. He should have these characteristics. You should know what he's looking out for. What does he want? Why is he online? Okay, is he online just to sit down and gist and chat and have fun, or is online to buy something? Okay, now if he's online to buy something, are you able to provide what he's looking for, the way he's looking for it, when he's looking for it, at the price that he's looking for it? Needs your product, can pay for your product, and is willing to pay. Exactly, Monochrome. Exactly, that's it. All right, can do. You ask your customer. It's not everybody. Okay, it's not everybody. All right, now let me give you some statistics. Yeah, so 81% of us research before you make a purchase. They want to make any purchase. They're like me. Anything I want to buy a phone, I want to buy anything, I always do proper research. Let me understand the different types of those things. Let me understand whether there are some fakes, whether there are some people that have been complaining about the thing in the market. You know, what about that thing? Is it government approved? Is there a cheaper place where I can get it? Is there a place where they make it there's mass produced? You know, I need to check all those things. Do you understand? Those shoppers are like me. 81% of us, we always do a research. You know, we always research our products before we decide to buy. Now, 61% read reviews. Me, I'm that in that group also. I read reviews a lot. I like to go and see, okay, let me find out, okay, this person is selling this thing. This person has said that this thing is awesome. So let me find out, is this really as awesome as they say it is? Okay, is it really as good as they say it is? All right. Now, the problem with that is it is another person's opinion I'm reading. So if the person is angry, maybe might not be that the product is terrible. Maybe the person did not use the product very well and now wrote a negative review and they left the negative review there. So if the person is angry with that negative review, all right, well, I might be making a judgment call on that. But if the product is good, there would have been several reviews there to show that the product is good, right? So it's always good to have your reviews on. Okay, as many reviews as possible, have them on so that people can read, right? It reinforces trust. It makes more people believe that people are using your product and these are the things that they are seeing. And it's okay, this person is good, it's true. I know that he exists and these products are good. All right, that's what reviews do for you. So I read reviews all the time. All right, now if there's any negative review, go respond, explain to the person, ask those questions, because sometimes the problem with negative review is not that the product is bad. It might just be that the person is not using it properly. All right. Now, there was a video I saw the other day by this guy that sang I Don't Like What I Hate. And he was talking about light bulb. And he asked the question, did you put on the light, as in was the switch on, before you tested the bulb? Because people were complaining that the bulbs were blowing. So he asked, was the switch on before you put in the bulb to test it? And the person said yes. And it's bad because that way you can damage it. If there's any spark, you can spoil the bulb. Okay, so if somebody now does that and the bulb goes bad, then it comes to write a negative review on your page. Okay, it's not that your bulb is bad, but it's that he didn't use it properly, he didn't set it up properly. Do you get it now? Okay, so if you ask that question and he responds that way, you can respond to it and say, oh no sir, this is what you did wrongly. If you had done it this way, it won't have been that way. You get it now? So I read reviews absolutely important. Now, apart from that, out of those 61%, that 81% do research, 61% do reviews. Now, another number of them like to visit at least 3 stores. That's me too. I visit many stores. As in, sit down, say, okay, this person is doing this. Let me check out this person, check out this person, check out this person before I decide on what to do or what particular product to pick. Okay, so I visit all of that. Now, I want you to look at all of this. All these things you are saying is my online behavior. Do you get what I'm saying? It is my online behavior. Now, if you do not know me or know me personally, you probably will not be able to craft the best online experience or the best online marketing funnel or channel to get me to buy. Okay, now those that know me or that create products for people like me will know that number one, they have to make sure that they have good research about themselves out there so that I can find it. Number one. Two, they have to make sure that they put up things like reviews so that I can read it. They have to make sure they put up things like reviews so that I can read it, right? They have to make sure that, if possible, if they have competitors, they have their product to be able to withstand the test of time, okay, so that their competitors will not be able to beat them in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So those are the little things that people have to sit down to understand. People have to sit down to work on, especially if you want to get somebody like me. So I just gave you 1% shoppers, they will do research online, 61% read reviews. They will also visit at least 3 stores. There was somebody that told me that she has been researching me for they wanted me to handle social media management for their company, and they did a research for more than 6 months. Okay, they were checking this person, listening to this person, listening to this person, okay, find out from this person, okay, asking advice from this one, okay, which one is the best guy, which one is the best, so they were doing all of that, checking everywhere just to make sure they got the best deal. Then in the end they settled for me. All right, so it was when I was talking to them and they told me, oh, I know this. They started telling me my life in the past 6 months. So I found, well, they had been following me for 6 months, they had been studying me for 6 months, okay, before they decided. Do you understand? So if maybe I was the touch and go type, I come today, I'm not there tomorrow, come tomorrow, I'm not there for 1 week or 2 weeks, and I come another week, all right, I would have missed out on these guys, because these guys would have felt this guy is not serious, let's deal with somebody that's serious. Do you understand? So it just goes to show you how people do things. Hey, how you doing? Beautiful look. Hello, ma. Candy Kids NG, welcome to the SWAT show. Do you understand what I'm saying? It just goes to show you that many times when you look, okay, for example, you have your Instagram page. On your Instagram page, you see that you have had how many profile checks. Instagram always tells you how many profile checks you have had, how many profile visits you have had. People are always checking you out. Right? People are always trying to decide, is this person the person for me? All right, that's something. I'll be here all day. They didn't call me. They're calling me when I'm online. People like to call me when I'm online. I don't know. All right, don't call me when I'm online. It's Wednesday. I'm online. Don't call me. Don't call me Wednesday. All right, cool. Now, yes, we have to remain consistent. That's the idea. So 3 days ago, I was to write Lumino Gok. Welcome to the SWAT show. About 3 days ago, I was to write something for somebody, and the person asked me that what will I say is the most important advice that I have for them. And I told them the most important advice that I have is this: consistency. I think that's the most important thing that anybody in any business needs. Because do not expect that it is the day you start that all your results start coming in. Many of the things you see today didn't start today. All right, it didn't start today. I have been online doing social media for like 8 years now. Okay, and uh, people have been hearing of me in whispers. Now people refer me, talk to me, tell this one, tell that one, everywhere, because we've been consistent. Okay. Now the beauty of consistency is somebody can check today, might forget to check tomorrow. You might now come next tomorrow to check. If you're not available, you would miss out. Okay, if you're not available, you will miss out. So you have to make that you are available all the time. All right, because they are trying to make a decision. They've been scammed several times. Okay, people have done. Hey, I've been scammed, man. I've been scammed. You've been scammed. We've all been scammed. Okay, so everybody wants to make sure that they're getting a fair deal. All right, they're getting people that are actually true with what they're true to what they are doing. Okay, so since everybody wants to do that, nobody wants to lose money. All right, so that's why we do all this research. So if you're going to be talking to like a customer like me, you have to make sure that your content marketing is top notch. You have to give all this information, because I will read it, I would I will dilute it. Sorry, let's say dilute. I will digest it. So I will read it, digest it, I will understand it, then I will decide based on what I've read. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you have enough of that information out there. All right. So factors that could influence consumer behavior. Now, nobody buys from you. Right, let me just get this out clear. Nobody buys from you unless you have three things already. Number one is they know you. Nobody can buy from you unless they know you. All right, nobody can buy from you unless they know you. They have to first know that you are available, that you are there, that you are doing this thing. Okay, then they have to be interested in you. They can know that you are there, but they're not interested. It's like, I'm not interested in that guy. Yeah, it can happen. As I always say, there is a law called the 33% law. 33% of people will like you for no reason. 33% of people will hate you for no reason. They don't need a reason to. They just hate you. Now, the last 33%, they don't really care about you. You can, Boko Haram can kill you or blow you or do anything. They don't really care about you. That's the last 33%. Okay? Now, your work is not to work on those that like you. They like you already. It's not to work on those that hate you. They hate you for no reason. It's to work on those that really don't care. To move as many of those people to your side so that they will what? They will like you. Do you understand? That's what your work is. Okay? So, but many of us will spend our time with those that hate us. Okay? They really don't care. All right? So, first things first, Marian Doshima. Welcome to the SWAT show, man. So, first things first. Okay? They have to know you. They have to be interested in you. They have to like you. Right? Good. Now, they will not buy from you even if all of this is present. They will only buy from you when they trust you. So they have to know you, like you. All right? And they have to trust you. It is when they trust you. Okay? Yes. Now, some factors that influence online behavior. Number one, you've got personal factors. Okay? Personal factors like age, income, education. You find out that people that are more educated tend to do analysis paralysis. They are more educated. They will analyze inside out, turn it, do it, get to a point they'll confuse themselves. You understand? They'll go 1 + 1 is 2. So if 1 + 1 is 2, it therefore means that 2 + 2 is 4. They do not get to the part where it will now become 7 + 4 + xy is equal to BDC, and you now get confused. Okay, what is BDC? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Analysis paralysis. All right, that's what happens. Education. Okay, now you find out that people that are more educated many times are harder to convince than people that are not educated. People that are not educated, they just buy, just go away. They don't like too much talk. People that are very educated, all right, they try to prove intelligence. They, it's a little bit harder to what's it called, to get them to buy. All right, so personal factors like education, like age, all right, like age, yes. Older people, how would I put it now? They are not very tech savvy. So when you say online, go and buy online, I beg, I don't get that power. Let me go to Mama Funke's shop to go and buy that thing. Do you understand? So you tend to have younger people buying online than older people. You get what I'm saying? Okay, good. Now another thing is income. Okay, now how would I put it now? A security man, a security man in the bank, okay, is still a security man, whether he's in the bank or is in the oil company. He's a security man, right? Now security men have a limit to which they can actually spend money. Okay, it will be difficult for a security man to buy a prized land, one of those maybe mansions that you have in Banana Island, for example. Now the guy is not interested in Banana Island. If you have Ikorodu, fine, you can talk about Ikorodu. Maybe the guy will be interested in Ikorodu, but not Banana Island. Do you understand what I'm saying? So income matters when it comes to online behavior. So sometimes some of you struggle online to sell things to particular people that you shouldn't be struggling to sell to. You shouldn't be struggling to sell to them. Why? Because you cannot sell to them. Why? They just cannot buy it. All right? No matter how hard you try, a lion will never eat grass. Why? Not because he doesn't, not because he's hungry, and that is I will explain. Okay. What does the lion eat? Flesh, right? Meat. Good. Now, officially, official Lady Teresa, welcome to the SWAT show, ma'am. Now, the lion eats flesh, right? Even if you force grass down his throat, he can't eat it. You just want to kill him because that's not what he eats. Okay. Now, the goat eats grass. Even if you force meat down the throat, he can't eat it because that's not what he eats. You get what I'm trying to say now? So you have to find your grass for your goat and find your meat for your lion. What am I saying? Income will determine the kind of things that you would offer to your clients. Income will determine the kind of purchases your clients will make. Income will determine the kind of things your clients will look at a second time. Many times people send mails to people that, like for example, you see all those real estate guys that send mails and up and down. Man, there was one that I had the pleasure, let me call it pleasure, of coaching, and the problem was he had an email database of regular workers, as in just office workers. They were just trying to get by. Okay, they get between 60 to, that's 60, 90, 100K per month. Okay, of which they have to pay for mama, pay for brother, pay for sister, okay, pay for everybody. So maybe in the end, at the end of the month, they just have maybe like 40,000 naira that they spend on transport, and maybe have maybe another 10,000 naira to take home at the end of the day. Those are the people that you want to buy land in, Ikoyi. Yeah, it's time to buy land. It's now. You have to buy now. For this guy's not even earning enough. Do you understand what I'm trying to talk about? So no matter the grammar you speak, he will never be able to buy. Right? So personal factors can affect online behavior. Or psychological factors. For example, bad customer experience. Okay, you went to a particular bank, for example, somebody spoke to you anyhow, right? In that particular bank, maybe which bank will I mention now? I don't want to offend any of all these banks, so that they will not be angry when we're writing proposals to them for training. I understand, because that will become another matter. I don't want to offend them. But this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say banks. Any bank, think of any bank that you like. That's business. Now, the bank, there was probably one of those tellers, those cashier ladies, right? That was rude, spoke anyhow. I was like, man, you can't be speaking to me this way. This is wrong. This is way you. I'm like, forget it. Rubbish. Get out. You said, but I'll take this up with your manager. Go and tell anybody. Go and tell the group managing director. There's nothing you will do. Do you understand? That kind of thing. So now, bad experience. You try to complain. Nobody listened to you. You walked out of the bank. You got so angry. You said, okay, they should give you all your money. Then You now saw the bank adverts on social media. All right, what will happen? Start telling all your friends, bad bank, never buy from this bank. If you see what they did to me, terrible bank, devilish bank. Do you understand? You are demarketing them. All right, you are telling all your things from your pain, anguish, your anger, all the spiritual wickedness that you have. You are pouring it on them. Okay, now why are you doing that? Because of the negative experience that you've had. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, this is a psychological factor for you and anybody that is close to you. The time to buy land is now. Yes, that's what they always say. The time to buy land is now. Meanwhile, we cannot buy the land in Ikoyi. Thoughts Form, Thought Forms Studios. Thought Form Studios, welcome to the SWAT show. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? I want you guys to understand this, right? It's just for you to understand. I'm trying to paint, this picture. Now, that negative experience, no matter what happens, anytime I see their advert anywhere, okay, I will be angry. I will remember the experience, and I will tell everybody. If possible, I will comment under the post that this is a terrible thing that they've been doing. So that's the negative thing that we're talking about. Okay, so that can affect future purchase decisions of myself, yes, and my friends. Do you get what I'm saying? Because my friends, once they see that Victor Anyanwu the Oracle, and he says that this bank is terrible, rubbish. If the Oracle says this, I won't be interested in these people. Do you understand? Hey, thank you for the loving things. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, you guys should give me some hearts now. Some click, 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 click. You think it's not hard? Just be clicking it, click, click, click. Let me just be seeing the thing jumping there. It's sweet. Come on. Come on. Tell me you love me. All right. Some hearts, man. Okay. Now, do you get what I'm saying? All right. So that is a psychological factor. Now, another factor could be social factors. For example, you are buying Sika Jenna now. She's selling because she has social influence. She's one of the richest women in the world right now. Oh my God, making so much money. She has social influence. Okay, so her social influence is influencing the online consumer behavior. They are just buying. Why? They don't have any questions to ask. Can't you see her? See what she's looking so? My God, they just go and buy. Buy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you see social influences. You hear right now there's this big thing, influencer marketing. All right? You get an influencer that people respect so much, like Lasisi. People like going on this page, right? So you just go there and you're always throwing adverts. All right, you're just talking about different things that people are doing, all right? Giving that brand exposure. Social influence. People now decide, okay, let me go and make this purchase based on what this person has said. We all know it's paid, but sometimes. Okay, now because of that, I decided to do something a little different. I decided to create what I call the micro influencers, or mini micro influencers, or I call them whisperers, as the case may be. Right, but that's the whole idea of that kind of thing. Right now, social influences, your friends. For example, I told you the psychological thing. Okay, so my friends see that and they'll be like, I will not do business with this guy because of this. I remember a case like that. Yes, it was a case. I won't still mention the bank, but it was a case like that, and everybody started taking everybody. But because we have social following, we have some social currency. People listen to us. People will start sending us messages that please go and attack this bank and say something so that the bank will feel compelled to take an action, right? So those kind of things happen. Right? So you are having negative customer experience leading to social influence on other people to take a particular decision. Social influence can also come from social media. You just see everybody talking about this, okay, giving reviews, saying wonderful things about this. Like me, say, oh, Victor is so nice. Like on my Facebook right now has Facebook reviews. So if I do a good job for you, you like the work I've done, I always ask for reviews, right? So you get my reviews and you go and paste it on my Facebook group, right? I've known people that slept on my Facebook group, calling everybody that gave me a review just to be sure I wasn't a fraud. You get what I'm saying now? So, but that's good. So she eventually did business with me because she could prove that I wasn't a fraud, right? Right. Okay, good. So back to the gist. Now there are also cultural influences. Cultural influences include social class, upbringing, religious influences. Now, how will I put it now? there are certain things we've grown up with. Our parents have told us, how will I put it now? There are certain things they have taught us while growing up, and those things have become part of us. Okay, so because those things have become part of us, it's difficult for us to actually do anything different. Let me put it that way. We cannot do anything different. Why? Because we are used to this way of life. Okay, we cannot do anything because we're used to this way of life. I was born a Catholic, right? Now, so we do all those confirmation and all those things. It is the way of life, right? It's our regular practice, right? Now, if you come with something different, it will be difficult for me. Okay, it will be difficult for me because this is what I've known. Okay, for example, I was born a Christian, as I said. Yeah, a Catholic Christian. So I was born a Christian. Now, when you come with uh, certain certain occultic teachings and teach of spirits and demons and all those kinds of things, I cannot do it. I won't ever go. So you see those people advertising Babalawo online. I used to have a Facebook group of over 14,000 people then, and you keep having Babalawos wanting to join the group. You ban one Babalawo, he goes to tell 7 other Babalawos. All of them now line up. They all want to join the group. All right, I kept on banning it. I kept on banning it. That was what they were doing. You know, they had these Babalawo guys. Now, I would never do that. Why? Because I wasn't brought up that way. It's for me, it's cultural. It's the way I am. So I would never do that. But those guys were existing because some people were paying them. As in, some people were actually taking advantage of that service. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's a cultural thing. For me, it won't work. Okay. Now, if you know your customers, if you know their personal factors, as the kind of factors we talked about, if you know age, income, education, if you know their psychological triggers, the kind of things that could annoy them, or the kind of experiences that they've had that probably were not nice or were good. If they had nice experiences, you can build on it. Okay, if they were not nice experiences, you don't want to talk about it. You just avoid it because you just mess up the whole issue. Okay, social influences that are working on them, you know, if you know that, if you know all these things, you can use that to improve your sales. Okay, yeah, you can use that to improve your sales. As I said initially, you have to know your customer and target your product to that particular customer that you want to make to buy whatever you're selling. For example, the people that will wear Nigerian jersey, all right, wear Nigerian jersey, wear jeans, all right, wear the latest jeans, wear the latest glasses, all right, wear designer shoes, you know, wear bling bling. Okay, those kind of people, you find them in certain places. Find them on pages of Tiwa Savage, pages of Wizkid, pages of P Square. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's where you find them. Okay. Now, if you know them, know what they like, you also have to know where they hang out, where they spend time. Okay, because that's where you will go to spend time. That's where you will go to hang out. Tinuke Adegboye, hi. Welcome to the SWAT show. Who's that? There's another person there. I can't see. Tinuke Adegboye, welcome to the SWAT show. There's another person there. I can't see the name. I'd have loved to greet you too. Welcome to the SWAT show. All right. So they are on those platforms. So if you are the type that you sell all those kind of designer shoes, designer jeans, you sell bling bling, you sell all that, you want to be on those pages because that's where those people will be. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That's where those people will be. Okay, so you have to know the audience. Okay, know where they spend their time. Okay, know the particular things that they're about. Most people that wear all those bling bling, they're always young. You don't see old people wear bling bling. Okay, if it's maybe you see one old man, only one. Okay, but most people that wear all of that, they are young people. So you already see that one, the age is there. So they are young people that probably have good source of income so that they can spend on all those things because all those things are not cheap. Okay, many of them are, you know, a bit educated, so you can say, okay, yeah, they are educated. Okay, many of them could be socially influenced by their friends, by social media, and could influence others too. Many of them belong to a particular social class. All right, these are, I just used all the online factors I mentioned. All right, so personal, psychological, social, and cultural influences. Right, cultural factors that can influence all these people. So these are the things. Are you getting what I'm saying? Hey guys, if you are here with me, I want somebody to give me some If you are here with me and you like it so far and you are enjoying it so far, you've learned one or two things so far, please click the heart button. You know, there's one heart button you see by the side. Just click it. It has plenty colors. Click, click, click. Let me see some things happening here. All right. I'm waiting. Yes, yes. Thanks, thanks. Click more, click more, click more, click more, click more. Plenty. Yes, 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 yes. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Thank you so much. As I said earlier, we're live on Instagram and YouTube. Okay. I used to be live on Facebook before. So, but I thought about it. The largest search engine after Google is YouTube. It's not Facebook. So why not be on YouTube, right? So that's why I'm on YouTube. I've always had a YouTube channel, but I do upload videos. I've not really done this. Will be my first live YouTube live. You get that now? All right, cool. Now back to the gist. So to best communicate your solution, the solutions you provide to your customers, you have to first understand your customers. Okay, knowing them well helps you deal with the factors that can influence them. If you know them well enough, it will help you deal with the factors that can influence them to make purchases. If you know that this person is a young person, so you're thinking he's young, okay, he probably knows a lot of things about IT and phones and probably making purchases online. So online will be good. Now, the other thing you'll be thinking about is if he has good income, he might be doing bling bling. All right, so he might have a good income and not be doing bling bling. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you might need to test that out to be sure. Oh, is he a bling bling kind of person or is not a bling bling kind of person? Because all of that will affect the way you craft your copy, your write-up, and all the images you are sending. It is not the same. That is a problem that most of us have. We do one size fit all. So when we do one size fit all, we just pick one particular person, design him in a particular way, and just keep pumping him and pushing that post to everybody. Not everybody will respond because people have different factors pushing them. Okay, people have different factors pushing them. As I said, you are trying to sell a land in Banana Island. I don't think I will respond to that if you send it to me. I'll just ignore it. Okay, and if I ignore it, some people will be angry and be like, this marketing is not working. It's not that it's not working, it's that the audience is not interested. Okay, so first you must understand the audience that you are speaking to. That's the absolutely important thing. Okay, and when you are getting these results, when you make all these posts, sit down, look at the results, understand what the results are telling you, and use that to fine-tune, and do something different. Okay, now I talked about know, like, and trust. They have to know you, like you, and trust you to buy from you. Nobody buys unless they trust you. Okay, and things like your reviews, your testimonials, all those things inspire trust. Okay, all those tiny little things inspire trust. Now to improve your online shopping, to improve you'll know the way they behave. They are online, okay, they will buy, but you need to inspire trust. Okay, you need to make sure that you're I can't pronounce this name. Grung Lish. Grung Lish. Welcome to this. All right, so they know you, they like you, they will buy. All right, they know you, they like you, they trust you, then they will buy. Okay, good. Now understand them, understand what will make them like you. All right, and one of those things is having proper conversations. Many times some people post things on social media or post things online and people are there commenting, nobody responds. Okay, people see, relationships are formed by conversations. It is this conversation that you are having with the person that forms that relationship, that makes the other person, even without meeting you, all right, is on the other end, but you guys have built this relationship that by the time you meet as if, man, I know this guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Conversations. Okay, so make sure you work on these conversations. You respond, you talk to them. Okay, you make them like you. That response, that talking to them makes them like you and trust you. Do you get what I'm saying now? Right? Okay. So, number one, to improve your online shopping, using or working on all these online behaviors that we've noticed. Okay, the kind of things that affect all these behaviors, we looked at it. All right, so to influence the behaviors to your advantage, all the things you need to do, as I said earlier, work on your testimonials. Okay, yes, no like and trust factor. Yes, I call that the trinity of online marketing. That's the trinity of online marketing. These guys, if they are not there, nobody makes any sale. Anytime you make any sale, these three guys must be there. That's why there's some people, no matter what you say, no matter what you talk about them, some people will always buy for them. Why? They have built that thing. If you like, say the person is a witch, say that the person post spiritual something inside, the other person will say, hey, I didn't know, but I like the person, so they will still go and buy from them. Do you understand? So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, these guys will still buy from them. So that's just it. All right. It's the online, sorry, it's the trinity of online marketing. KLT, know, like, and trust. Okay. So testimonials and reviews. Absolutely informed. Fumi Folarimi. Good afternoon, ma. Welcome to the SWAT show. Testimonials and reviews. Yeah, good. So testimonials and reviews increase trust because it is not you, it's somebody else that is saying that this is what you did. So people read that. So okay, this is what this person did. Okay, nice. I like that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe we can work together. Okay, so get as many testimonials and reviews as you can, as many as possible. I think on my page I have maybe like 20 or something. I can't remember, but get as many as possible. All right. On LinkedIn calls it recommendation. Facebook calls it reviews. Yeah, Facebook review. Yeah, Facebook calls it review. WordPress and all those other sites have it as testimonials. Okay, what it's just basically saying is another person's comment about you, that you're awesome and you're good in what you have said that you're doing. Okay, good. So number two, be everywhere. Now, what I mean be everywhere? Being everywhere is important when people are doing a search for you. And this is it. If you can be found, Google ranks many sites. Okay. Now I just explained to you now that I have always been on YouTube, but I don't usually do live on YouTube. I do it on Facebook instead. So but I felt, well, since YouTube is the largest search engine after Google, why not be on the largest search engine after Google, right? So, I'm on YouTube. Now, if you're on Google, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn, you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, you are on SoundCloud, you are on WordPress, name it, you are everywhere like that. When they do a search for your name, okay, you control practically all the sections that open up. And like for me, if you do a search for Victor Anyanwu opens up maybe, let's say for example 10 searches. 80% of those search results will be me. The other two will be some other person, but 80% will be me. Why? Because I am everywhere. Now, why is that important for me? Because somebody could find me somewhere and might want to do a search for me later on. If I'm not everywhere, I could miss out. Do you get what I'm saying? So be everywhere, because people are be on everywhere, be everywhere, be on every platform. V Connect, Google My Business, just be there. It's absolutely important for your business that you're everywhere. That also improves trust, because this person is thinking that, okay, for you um, to be everywhere like this, it means that what's the word to use? It means that you are a serious person. You're not fraud. You're not fake. You're a serious person. So they know they can trust you. Nolly Apparel, welcome to the SWAT show. They know they can trust you. Do you get what I'm saying? They know that they can work with you. They know that you are the real deal. They're everywhere. Okay? Most brands, that when you search for their name, you can easily find them. So that's how you want to be like. Right? So 3, be careful with your kind of policies. I see some people when they post on Instagram, they say no refund, no DM. I'm like, okay, that doesn't inspire trust. You make it sounds like this person is trying to rip me off. All right. Why are you saying no refund? Why are you saying I shouldn't talk to you by DM? I can only talk to you by call or WhatsApp. DM, make it easy for me to reach you. All right. Because the easier it is for me to reach you, the easier it is for me to believe you, to trust you, and to do business with you. Okay. Now, when I come to your page and you say no refund, I'm thinking this person is not serious. Or some of those pages that they are doing business, so but their pages are private. They'll now tell you click to follow. I will add. I will approve. And I'm like, why are you hiding it? You're a business. 6Bet Pascal. 6Bet Pascal. Welcome to the SWAT show. I'm like, why are you hiding it? You can't be hiding it. You're a business. Why are you hiding? You understand what I'm saying? You can't be hiding that way. All right. So you need to sit down and fix all these little things that you might have wrong with your bio and your profile. Okay. 4, have options. All right. Have as many payment options as possible. That's very, very important. The virtual paragon, welcome to the SWAT show, ma'am. It's absolutely very, very important. As many payment options as possible. See, you want to pay, if I want to pay PayPal, make it easy for me. If I want to transfer money to you to your DOM account, make it easy for me. If I want to do pay Naira or dollar or whatever, make it easy for me. If I want to do a transfer to your card, make it easy for me. If I want to do straight up online transfer, make it easy for me. I have several payment solutions. All right, I have several accounts with several banks. I know, yes, there are some charges, that go with it, but as much as possible, as much as you can, okay, have options that will make it easy for your clients to do transaction. Okay, yes, have options. If you tell them that, oh yeah, well, it's only through bank transfers, okay, maybe they don't do bank transfers, or it's only through PayPal, maybe they don't have a PayPal account, or it's only through what's this other one, through online payment by clicking on that link. Maybe they don't have that. Okay, so whatever you need to do to create these options for them, all right, the more options you have, the better it is to convert the clients that are visiting you and so on. 5, man, this is absolutely important: your content creation and content marketing. See, content marketing is not putting, let's say you sell tomatoes, for example. You carry your tomatoes and don't get gish and say, yeah, do my content marketing. No, that's not what it is. You sell clothes, you just you put cloth like this and say, woo, look at this cloth, looking very nice. That's not content marketing. All right, all you are doing, you're just posting things on your shop. Okay, you have turned Instagram, you have turned Facebook to a shop. By the way, Facebook actually has a Facebook shop. So you probably have to go to Facebook shop and do all of that. On the Facebook profile, on the Facebook timeline, what you should be doing is engaging people in things that interest them. Just like I mentioned about monogram notepads. Okay, we were talking about something. She did not go away from it. She stayed within what we were talking about, but sold her monogram. That's what it is. Okay, you can continue in the discussion, okay, but sell what you are selling, and it doesn't go out of place. For example, Gino Melaye right now, the other day said he climbed tree to dodge some people. That's absolutely good. Now, if you're an expert in teaching people how to climb tree, you can comment on that there. Oh, I have tree climbing classes. Please come and learn. You have not left the discussion. You are still within the discussion. It's cool. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I hope that made sense. Just to understand what I'm trying to communicate. You have to stay within the story. Stay within the story. Don't just go away. Going away, you just be ignored. And the more people ignore you, the harder it is for you to sell, because the algorithm will hide you. The algorithm does not expose you when people hate you. The algorithm, once it notices that people hate you, it hides you the more. Okay, so you must make sure you do things or put out the kind of posts that people will be interested in. So stay within the gist. That's why you notice that many brands that do really, really, really well with things like food, like fashion, All right, they tell the story, the lifestyle, the experience of the people wearing it. They show the clothes being worn. All right, so you actually appreciate it, especially when you see it on that person's body. It's different from just carrying the cloth and just showing the cloth like this. Just, or some of you just do it. You put your hand like this behind the cloth and you snap it against your dirty Spirogyra wall. Like, how do you take terrible images like that? Okay, you see, you are putting something that you want somebody to sell, and you are using some of the worst images in this world. And I always ask myself, if you were the one that saw that image, will you buy it? You will not. But you don't take time to work on your content creation. You don't take time to work on your images. You don't take time to make sure that you are actually delivering good customer experience. So when these people come to your site, when they come to your online, they actually see and enjoy the visuals. See, there's some pages you just want to go and sit down and just sleep. Because you are going there, you're seeing sweet, nice things. That's the whole idea. Now, the minute you do that all the time, you always have constant traffic to your page. And with that constant traffic, you can make your sales. All right? You can make your sales. So you must understand that. Stop putting people away with your terrible images and your terrible content marketing practice. Now, six is make sure your site online, if you're an e-commerce site, make sure that your e-commerce site is what's it called, is live on mobile. Okay, because most of us, all these transactions we do on mobile. All right, 90% of those guys in the US buy stuff online. They buy stuff online and have it shipped to their houses. They buy stuff online. Now, make sure it's mobile. Make sure it's mobile active. Many of us have sites that are not mobile active, so we get to see the site, we are not interested, we just walk away. Okay, so 7, urgency. If you are selling anything, it is not forever. Have a time period. Okay, this thing we have 2 or 3 left. We have 10 pieces. We have 20 pieces. We sold 5 when we brought it out yesterday. Today is remaining 15. Okay, and somebody just ordered for maybe 14, so it's 1 left. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Urgency. Because some people always feel that it's always available. They can go and sleep and come back. They can go and chop amala and come back. They can go and do whatever they want to do and come back, and you'll still be there. Add urgency to it. It improves your sales, right? Okay. 8, target lookalike audiences. People that come to your page, or people that are interested in the kind of content that you post, that are interacting with the kind of things. For example, let's say you are selling fashion. Fashion is one of the things that people buy online. All right, mobile gadgets, phones and accessories, fashion. Which other thing sells online? Which other thing sells online? I'm trying to remember. Ebooks also sell very well. These are the 3 main things. Okay, now you have these things, right? You have this beautiful thing I just mentioned. Now you're selling them. People will be interacting with you. Now Facebook has one beautiful thing called audiences. So from people that are interacting with you, from people that are coming to your pages, you can create a lookalike audience, meaning you have a contact of people that are already interacting with you. Create a lookalike of those ones, and you now run ads to all of them. That gives you double exposure. Okay, so try that. Okay, what else? Reduce hurdles. There are many of you that have on your site, there are too many things to click. Click here, click here, click here, click here. When the person clicks here, the thing goes to another place and says click here. Adera, you additional. Welcome to the SWAT show, man. It is click here, they go to another place, it says click here. So by the time I've clicked 20 places, I get tired. Okay, I want to sign up on your e-commerce site. You now have one long list as I should sign up. Name, address, date of birth, mother's name, father's name, grandfather's name, dog name, street name, street security guard name, pastor's name, pastor's type of car. For goodness sake, too many things to ask. Use all those things, make it easy for people, right? Good. What else? Man, this is something I love so much. Hey man, sorry, Instagram will be out in a few seconds. Okay, so let me just quickly mention the things. One is give out free stuff. Two, follow up. All right, I'll come back again after this on Instagram. All right. Okay, so I'm about to end now. All right, so just to round up, I stopped at reduce the hurdles for people online for their checking out. Right, so um give out free stuff. Okay, I said give out free stuff and follow up. So number 10 is give out free stuff. Giving out free stuff is absolutely important. I always advise people give out as much free stuff as possible. Give it out, give it out, give it out, give it out. Okay, give out free stuff. It's very important that you give out free stuff. Why? This is it. It is easier, to have buying when somebody has been able to taste of what you are cooking. All right. Hey, welcome, guys. Thanks, guys. Baker Options or Sewanda. Thanks, guys. All right. Now it's easier to have buying when people have been able to taste of what you are cooking. Okay. Just understand me. Now, it's like you're telling me, come. Okay. Let's use those real estate guys again. You're a real estate person. It's easier for me. Okay. It's easier for me to make a purchase when I've seen what I want to buy. Now, online, I see in images, but we all know that images can be stolen, images can be fake. People put up images of things, people pay, and they disappear. So I want to make sure that I'm actually getting value for money. I want to make sure that I'm actually getting real stuff, and that you're not fake. So I need to see all these things, right? Now, you now take me to the location. I see the land or I see the house. I look at how fine it is. I begin to think of where I'll put my chair. I begin to think of where I'll put my library, where I'll put my books. I begin to think of where my wife will sit. Think of where my daughter will be. I begin to think of all those beautiful things. It's easy for me to buy at that time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I position myself in the house. So it's the same thing giving out free stuff. Now, free stuff helps people experience how good that thing is. Okay, so that's why people do free tasters. Okay, we are doing how many of us know this Cocoa Foundation guy? This Cocoa Foundation, this guy that sells yam. The guy sells yam like everywhere. Yaba, Unilag, Ogba, as in everywhere. The guy just sells yam, fried yam. Now, when it's starting, the day they start, they always do everybody come and eat. Do you understand? You just come in and you come and eat. It's free. So that's free taster. So you can actually taste the yam and enjoy it and say, oh, this yam is good. I would like to keep on coming from this yam. Do you understand? So they have made you have a positive experience by giving out that free yam. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. So let's give out free stuff. Okay? Free stuff. Free. For example, I said just won 5,000 naira. Yeah? Yeah, that kind of a thing. Let's give out free stuff. All right, give out free stuff. It's helping the other person. It's encouraging another one. It's making another one know that you are not fake, and they'll probably want to do business with you. Do you understand? So learn to give out free stuff. Then, in all these things, if you forget anything, don't forget this one I'm about to say now. Consistency in following up. Many times, people say social media doesn't work or online businesses do not work because they come and they're not able to make sales. Now, one of the major problems is it's not because the other person doesn't want to buy. It's because the other person is pretty busy. The other person has options. There are other stores. So I feel like I can always go there. So what you can do is keeping in touch. For me, I've seen that has worked for me tremendously. Okay. Keeping in touch, and I always advise this model. When you get anybody online, there are two things you must make sure you collect. Either you collect the email address, or you collect the phone number, or you collect both. You must collect email address and phone number. Why? So that you can get back at this person. Okay, now if you collect email address and phone number, you can use Facebook to find this person and run ads. Cool. But you can send direct personal messages with WhatsApp to this person or SMSs to this person if you have the email addresses and phone numbers. Do you understand? So I always make sure I collect it. Hello, ma. Welcome to the SWAT show, ma. Ochukwu Adegoke. Welcome, ma. So I always make sure I collect this. Either I collect email address or I collect phone numbers. I must collect one so that I always get back to you. Zero Shapers. Welcome to the SWAT show, ma. Now, why does that work? This is how it works. You see, if I collect email addresses, I can use those email addresses to generate custom audience. From that custom audience, I can use it to generate lookalike audiences. So you see, I can run ads to those people. While the ads are running, I can send direct mail to them. While that one is running, I can send a WhatsApp message to them. While that one is getting to them, I can send SMS. So I'm reaching them on a variety of platforms. You understand? I'm reminding them about our last discussion. I'm reminding them about the discounts that we're having. I'm reminding them about the payment they said they were going to make. Do you understand? Keep following up. Now, this is my law. Oh, sorry. This is my practice for following up. I call it the I call it the Victor or the Oracle system. I don't know, but this is what I do. After 24 hours, yeah, man, I already finished the first part of the show. The one's about an hour, and I'm about rounding up now. This is the final one. We've talked about 11 things, different plenty things. But you can always watch it. You can always watch the other ones that we've done. So I after 24 hours, let's say I talk to you now and you say, okay, fine, that's very good, I'll get back to you. After 24 hours, not you now, you say you will get back to me. If after 24 hours you do not get back to me, I will get back to you after 24 hours. Now, if I get back to you and you still say, hold on, I will get back to you after 3 days. If I get back to you and you still say, hold on, I'll get back to you after another 3 days. If I get back to you and you say, hold on, I'll get back to you again after 7 days. If I get back to you and you say, hold on, I'll get back 30 days. If I get back to you and you say, hold on, I'll get back to you after another 30 days. Do you understand? Now, I do not feel I keep getting back to you. Okay? Why is that important for me? It's important for me because I know that you could be busy. I know that you could have forgotten. I know that you have options. You understand? I know that there are more people there that want to take the deal from me. I know. So, I want this deal. So, what do? I have to be the one to go after you. But I don't go after you because I'm desperate. I go after you because I feel you could be busy. So, because I feel you'll be busy, my price will remain my price. I will not be going about and making myself seem as if I'm begging. No. So, you go after them. You explain to them, oh, yeah, we had the discussion, 3 days ago, and you said you were going to come back. So, I decided to just check in. You know? Now, the other end, the person might feel that you are desperate. I might try to push your price down. Stick to your guns. All right, stick to your price. This is my price. I'll stick to it. Cool. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, but for me, it works all the time because many times it's not that people are not interested. If you have targeted them well, it's that people are just busy or they would be ready at a future date. Now, if you refuse to get back, by the time they are ready, they probably would have forgotten who you are. Like I posted something somewhere one time, and the person was supposed to get back to me, but he forgot. So what did I do? I started looking for someone else, and I got someone else. Now he lost it, but he would have gotten it if he continued to keep in touch. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? So the idea is about keeping in touch, following up. All right, keep in touch, follow up. So that's about. If there are any questions? I'd like to take your questions now. Customer online behaviors, what to do about them, and how to use them to make sales. So we have looked at the factors that influence customer online behaviors. We have looked at how to improve relationships so that you can make more sales from more sales. Did I say sales? Can't believe I said sales. so that we can make sales. Sorry about that. So we can make more sales uh, from our online customers, right? Now we have also looked at about 11 different things that we could do to improve our online shopping. So if there are any questions, I'd like to take your questions now because the Son of Man is done. Oh yeah, I told you that we launched a new social media plan today. It's called the Social Media Management Light Plan. Okay, so we launched a new social media management day. It's called the Light Plan. That one is pretty cheap plan. You can send me a DM so we can talk about it, tell you details. All right. We also launched our content creation plan today. Content creation, this thing. We found many people are very busy. They can't create content. They can't manage their platform. So that's why we are managing platforms and creating content. Right. So we can help you create content. For 1 month, for this 1 month that we start, the content creation will be 500 per content. 500. Boss Lady Uche, welcome, ma. You are just joining and you are coming at the end of the show. How you doing? Welcome to the SWAT show. What's the plan about? Oh yes, the social media management light plan, right? Well, send me a DM and we could talk. Send me a DM and we'll talk about the social media light plan. It's a social media management plan. Okay, is a basic plan. So it's our smallest plan, making it easy for more people to come on board. Really cheap, So I'll talk about it when you come. So send me a DM for that. For the content creation, what would I call it? Content creation strategy that we just. What am I talking about? The content creation thing we just launched. We help you create content based on your niche, based on what else? Based on your niche, based on your industry. All right. The kind of content that will attract the kind of audience you want to attract, right? So what you just do when you're signing up, you just fill our brief, give us a brief. Content creation interests you. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can create content for you, man. It's just 500. First 500 Lyra. Just 1 month, though. This 1 month, that's 500 naira. It will increase. It will increase. So if you know you want to take the content, you better take it now. Because after 1 month, it will increase. It will increase. Oh, it will increase. So we're doing that just this month. All right? Just this month of August. It's my daughter's birthday, August 10. So I'm doing all the beautiful things that I can for people. This month of August, this month of August, I'm going to be giving 1,000 naira every week to the most engaging person on my platform. And engaging, I mean, you are talking, you are commenting, you are liking, you are being everywhere on my platform, on Instagram. So each time I'm posting, you're commenting, you're liking, you're doing everything. So if you're doing all of that, you're the most engaging person, you are going to get 1,000 naira from me every week. If you do that 10 weeks, that's 10K. Right? Good. So those are things I'm doing. It's my daughter's birthday, so I just want to give out as much as I can this month of August. So we've launched the social media light plan, social media management light plan. We've also launched our content creation plan. All right, content creation for any niche. Okay, content creation for any niche. All you just need to do our brief. We have a brief that we always give you. So once you fill it, just answer a few questions. It guides us in content creation for you. So when we do that, we send to you, and it's 500 naira per post, and you have to do a minimum of 30 posts. So that's how much. I don't know. Think about it. Minimum of 30 posts, right? Yeah, you do minimum of 30 posts so that we have you covered for 30 days. Right? Yeah. So minimum of 30 posts. You can do more. You can do 50 posts, 100 posts, as the case may be. Yeah, but that. Do you get what I'm saying? All right. So we're handling social media management for you because you are busy. You don't have the time. We are handling content creation for you because you are busy and you don't have the time. So these are the things that we're doing. And I'm also giving 1,000 naira every week because you are engaging on my Instagram page. Yes, please. I'll be waiting for your inbox, ma'am. So inbox me, guys. Ask me all the questions you want to ask. I'm ready to answer, at least for the next 5 minutes. I'm here. All right? I'm here ready to answer. I'm here. Come on. Let's see. All right. So yeah. Want to ask me any question? You better know you are Danny. That boy's crazy. I mean, the guy is just crazy. Danny, I deserve some accolades. I must shine. What up? What up? Oh my God! Oh God! That guy just absolutely crazy. So, guys, questions. To improve online shopping, I've said increase trust, use testimonials, use reviews, be everywhere, as many places as you can online. Open all the social media platforms, be on all of them. Be careful with your policies. All those no refund, no DM, try to remove it. You know, they turn people away. Have options, as many shopping payment options as possible. Create as many as possible. Create good images, create good content, market properly. Content marketing is not carrying your product and posting. That is product posting. It's different from content marketing. Okay. Have your site to appear on mobile. Most shopping is done on mobile, especially in Nigeria. Nigeria is 80% mobile, right? So you just have to make sure that you are always on mobile. Reduce hurdles that people have when they come to your site. All those fill this, click here, fill that, click here. Reduce it. Okay. If you have an e-commerce page, if it's possible for people to just sign in with their Facebook account, it's easy for them that they can just click sign in with Facebook and it just signs in. It's easy. Please do that. Okay. Give out free stuff, as many free stuff as possible. You know, there's something I talked about one time. I call it the power of free. The power of free is you give out to people, they see what you're about, they believe you, now have more trust in you, then you can now bring them in and say, okay, yes, you can pay for this, blah 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 blah. For example, what I'm doing now is free and you guys are enjoying it, right? That kind of stuff. Many times after this, I always have several DMs that I could work on the whole day, or close deals, or have personal things to work on people, you know, several things that I was doing. So there's so much, right? Yeah, when you're creating your content, I didn't mention that, learn to use proper hashtags. Okay, do your hashtag analysis. I should release a book on hashtag analysis. I've been working on that for a while. I should do that within this week. Let's see. I should do that within this week. Let me see. I should do that within this week. On that hashtag analysis, on hashtags. I think it's people do not understand the power of hashtags. All right, so you probably should have that document that would help you. And I'm going to make it a paid one because I've been talking about it free, and people just probably not taking it seriously. So I'm going to make it a paid one, right? Follow up, right? I mentioned follow up. So learn to follow up. People forget. People get busy. Life happens. All right. Sometimes they do not remember your name. It's not easy to keep track of so many things. So you just have to get back in touch with them. Okay. Create, when you are talking to somebody, I said earlier, you would have collected an email address or a phone number. Email address and phone number you can use to create custom audiences and create what's it called? Lookalike audiences. Now these audiences you can run ads to it. It will help you. You will run ads and it will help you. Okay. Now another thing you could do is you could use direct emails to send to these people, to talk to them directly. It improves relationship. Okay. Man, absolutely, they work, man. Hey man, they work. In fact, in that new book that I'm going to do, you know, Instagram takes 30 hashtags. People use 5, so people use 10. And I'm like, why not just use the 30? Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Use your 30 hashtags. Okay, it gives you the exposure. Now we've been able to work on a way to get 60 hashtags on Instagram. Okay, 60 hashtags on Instagram. So I'm going to share that in my new book. So that's part of things I'm going to share. There are so many things happening. There are so many developments happening that people probably do not know of. So these are things I'm going to share in that book. So just keep your eyes open for it. 60 hashtags. Now, follow up, as I said. Send emails, send WhatsApp messages, put people in broadcast groups, not regular WhatsApp group. They will leave. If you put them in broadcast group, they will not know, so they will always get messages from you. So put them in broadcast group, send messages to them, keep in touch with them. Okay. um Create urgency in whatever you are selling. Okay. If you always have the thing forever, you probably will not get people to, move fast to buy. Okay, so create urgency in all you're selling. So if there are no more questions, yes ma, yes ma. So if there are no more questions, guys, I think the Son of Man would like to end now. Yep, I want to end now. Yep. Okay, so thanks guys. So I'm ending. See ya. Any more questions? Send me a DM. All right. Thank you for watching. See you all next week. Okay, so all right, thank you guys. So see you all